general notice. If you have not muted yourself, I request you to please mute yourself. This is a generic yoga, not specialized for any specific individuals or categories. So if you have any physical or mental limitations, you can avoid it or take a doctor's consultation. Also, this is not a prenatal yoga at all. And also, if ladies in a monthly cycle, then they should also avoid this. Listen to your body, most important thing, right? So do not overdo. Just always, you are the best judge. So just observe how much is your body is allowing you, and only do that much. So with that, I invite you to come on to Vajrasana. So just sitting onto the heels. If this is really uncomfortable for you, so take a block and you can place the block between the legs and then can sit. It will ease a little bit pressure on here. You can again adjust the height of the block, go higher, highest. You can take any kind of cushion. Even you can put rolled towel or anything between the thighs and the calf muscles. See if that helps. Or below the ankles. Because there is a lot of gap out there. You can put it there. Any cushion, what makes it comfortable for you, right? So once you are here, we are going to loosen a little bit before we proceed. So left hand resting onto the left side, and exhale, we are bending onto the left side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, the same thing onto the right side. Inhale, and then exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, and then release. You can already see that body already started talking to you. Interlace the fingers and then palm facing up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right palm onto the left knee, left palm supporting the back, and twist. Inhale, again extending up. Exhale onto the other side. Gentle twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, up. Extend, and then release. The spine or the neck and head will remain in line with the spine. So from here, you're gently going back. So shoulders are in line with the spine. We are not holding the knees. We're just gently, very gently going back as much as our muscles allow. And notice what is happening. Which part of the body started talking to us. Very gently. And also notice what is happening to the breath. What is happening to the body and what is happening to the breath. Keenly observing that. Inhale, gently come back. You would have noticed abs started talking, right? Just even with gentle pushing ourselves back. Interlace your fingers in the back, down. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, coming down, knuckles go all the way up. Forehead down as much as you can. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, chest forward and then come down, knuckles all the way up. Once again, inhale, up and back. Exhale, chest forward and down, knuckles up, forehead down on the mat. Inhale, very gently come back. And then release. Already feel some stimulation in the body. Adopt the Chin Mudra. Close your eyes. Notice what you feel. We'll begin today's practice of yoga with one single sound of Om, followed by opening prayer. Together we'll chant. Receive a deep full breath in. Hands will come into the heart center in prayer position. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Release your hands and gently open. So today we are going to talk a little bit about what Patanjali says in his Yoga Sutra number 2, right? So there are 196 Yoga Sutras which are available. You can get those books and you can actually read the Sanskrit version, English version, or any other languages as well. The most important of all those sutras is the Yoga Sutra number 2. What is the purpose, right? What is the goal? It's called Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is stilling the fluctuations of mind, or also called restraining the mental modifications. He did not talk directly about the body or the breath or anything, but he is mainly focusing on the mind. Yoga is with the mind. So the thing is, like, it's very difficult if you say, okay, mind, calm down, and it calms down, right? So to access to that mind, we take all these steps. We use yogasana, we use pranayama, all the different limbs. So there are 8 limbs which he suggested: yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. We can use all these limbs simultaneously as well. So the invitation for today's yoga is, when you are going through different asana poses, just think through it, just contemplate on that this, whatever I am doing, is to reach to the mind, to still the mind, to calm that mind. And do not doubt it, but at the same time, be curious to know how this could be possible and how can we make that happen, right? What he is trying to refer. So just go through different poses and we'll follow this, and I'll remind you. So with that, we'll begin. If you have not come on to Vajrasana for any reason, this is the time if you can come to Vajrasana. The knees are separated at least the forearm apart, elbow to wrist distance. And then we are placing the palms in the front. So elbows in touching the knee, and I can go further back. Elbows touching the knee, and we are into the front. We are doing rabbit breathing. So it is rabbit and it is rapid. So abdomen flaps continuously. The tongue does not come out the way we did last time for dog breathing, but this is only a little bit. Okay. So there we go. Little bit tongue comes out and we'll start flapping the abdomen. You're looking ahead. Relax. So we are still in the same position, but we are relaxed. So all these different kinds of breathing cleanse the entire respiratory system. So when we go to different asana poses and pranayam, these are helpful. We'll do it once again, taking the tongue out a little bit. Relax. And notice the stimulation. You can release and you can even further come down to relax in the Shashankasana. So forehead can be rested. Now from there, come back to hands and knees. So we are getting into Marjariasana. Knees, fist width distance apart, wrist below the shoulders. Inhalation, belly comes down, gaze goes all the way up. And again, we are making an effort to go further up. Exhalation, tucking the toes, tailbone, rounding the spine, chin to the chest, and gaze goes to the navel. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly, gaze up. Exhale, rounding spine, chin to the chest. Continue to do that at your own pace, at your own breathing. Movement need to be synchronized with the breath, with your own breath. And we'll do it one more round. And again, both the sides, you have to make an effort. Inhalation, go all the way up, and then make an effort to further go up. Exhale, round the spine, and again make an effort. Good, come back to the neutral spine. From neutral spine, the right hand is going into the front, left leg goes into the back. Inhale, extend all the way. They can go up. Exhale, cross the elbow and the knee below the trunk. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, up. Exhale, cross. Up and cross. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. And then hands come down, knee comes down. The same thing onto the other side. Left hand and right leg goes up. Exhale, cross. Up and then cross. Up and then cross. Good. Now, from here, the right leg goes back up. Knee is bent. Left hand will reach from the side, palm, thumb facing down, and it will hold. So left hand is holding the right leg. Right? We are lifting towards the left side, lift it up, and we are kicking the leg. So leg is kicking so that the body is coming a little bit up, gaze up. So we did the Vajrasana, tiger pose. Staying there for one more breath. In and out, and then release. The same thing we'll do onto the other side. So left leg goes back, knee is bent, right hand, thumb facing down. It goes hold the toe, and kicking. So the leg is kicking, we are opening our body towards the right side and gaze up. Staying there for a couple of breaths. Feel the stimulation in the quad muscles. Good. Now separate your knees, rest onto the heels, and then forearm in the front, forehead down onto the mat. Just allow the body to settle. Let the stimulation take its effect. Relaxation followed by stimulation, and once again stimulation followed by relaxation. So that is the cycle we use in yoga. Once again, we are keep on thinking how this is going to be beneficial, how this will take us towards stilling the fluctuations of mind. Once your breath becomes normal, then slowly come back up, and then we come back all the way up into a standing pose. So here, it's separating the legs. Toes are pointing 45 degrees outward, and you can spread them as wide as you can, as much as your body allows. Arms in the front. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend the left knee and go towards the left side. Inhale up, exhale, bending the right knee, going to the right side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, the other leg becomes straight. Exhale. Inhale, go as low as possible. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One last time on each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back up. Very nice. Hands will come onto the hip. Slowly, with the straight spine, we are coming forward and down. The spine remains straight. So we are gazing a little bit forward so that the neck is in alignment. Once you notice that you cannot come any further down, then you can bring the palms down. If you have a block, you can hold the block, whatever is there to allow the hands to rest. Spine is straight. Here, we are walking the palms to the left side and bending the knee to the left. And palms can come by the side of the left leg. We are staying there for just a moment. Coming back to center. Here, just notice spine remains straight. Then we come to the right side. Good. And then come back to center. The same thing, continue. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, Coming back to the center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do last round on either side. Bend the left knee, right leg is straight, palms by the side of the left leg. Inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale to the right side. Coming back to the center. From here, slowly allow your legs to come close. So legs are around couple of feet apart. Hold the opposite elbows and then swing up and down very gently. This time we are rounding the spine and there is no tension in the neck region. Let the head hang heavy. With that, we are just going up and down, and then we swing side to side. So knees are soft, we are swinging side to side or up and down, just giving a little bit massage to the lower back region. Slowly release the hold, bring the legs all the way together, and very gently unwind and come to standing. Good. So from here, we'll do a couple of more variations. So legs are close to each other, arms will come into the front. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Easy. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Last time. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. So that is the chair pose. Now there, we are going to bring the palms in front of the heart. Legs are still together. And then we come down. Exhale. Only the hands will go all the way up. Separate them apart. Exhale, hands will come to the heart center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hand to the heart center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hand to the heart. Last time. Inhale, extend, reach high. Exhale, hand to the heart center. Inhale, slowly and gently come back. Feel the difference. Feel the stimulation and then release the tension. Good. If you need a water break, you can grab some water. We will adopt temple position. So interlacing all the fingers except the index finger. The index fingers are straight, touching each other, crossing the thumb. They will rest behind the head in the neck region. So if you notice, last time we took the hands outward, which were in alignment with the spine. This is what we were. It is in alignment with the spine. This time we are taking the index finger all the way up towards the ceiling. Okay. So we are here standing, interlacing the finger, except the index finger, temple position. Inhale, and as we exhale, coming down into the chair pose. Inhalation, temple position, reaching all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, down, only hand movement. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Last time. Inhale, up, exhale, down. As you inhale, slowly come back up. Feel the stimulation and the arms back on to the heart center, and then release. Close your eyes. Separate your legs at least a feet apart. Shoulders will go up, back, and down, palm facing forward. Feel the stimulation. Feel the heat coming out of the body. Notice the heartbeat. Notice additional blood is getting pumped to different parts of the body. Notice the breath rate has gone up. Feel the tingling sensations in the arm region or in the leg region. Good. Open your eyes. Legs are around a couple of feet apart, 1.5 to 2 feet. Interlacing our fingers in the back. Knuckles coming down, straight elbows. From there, we are coming down. So as we come down, we are lifting the knuckles up. Knees are soft. We are not locking the knees. First, initially, we'll try to come down with the straight spine as much as we can. Once we know that we cannot come any further with the straight spine, that is when we'll further come down and then round the spine. Knuckles will keep on coming further up and towards the front. We'll stay here for a breath. Good. And then we'll straighten the left leg and right knee is bent, right shoulder towards the right knee. Inhale to the center, bend the left knee, left shoulder to the left knee. Inhale, come back to center, bending the right knee. Good. Come back to center, bending the left knee. Right leg is straight. We are still into the same position where the knuckle is reaching forward. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Good. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Once again, try to bring the knuckles as forward as you can. And then slowly bring the knuckles down onto the lower back region. And then hands will come onto the hip and very gently unwind, pressing the foot and then slowly, very gently coming back all the way up. Good. Once again, separating your legs and then shoulders up, back and down. Close your eyes. This time, feel the tingling sensation in the palm, forearm, all the way to the fingertip. Very nice. From here, we are going to bend. So you can open your eyes. And here we are bending the right knee and holding the left leg in the back with both hands. And the reason is we are trying to fix our gaze and finding that balance. Can I stay here in a balanced position? Finding that balance. And if you think that yes, you are able to do it, then we'll proceed further. If not, then you can practice the same. The left leg is bent and we are just finding that balance onto the left leg. So we are standing only onto the right leg, completely grounded. We are standing tall, nothing much to do. It's only fix your gaze onto something which is not moving. If you're finding still very difficulty, then you can use chair to hold yourself, to find the balance. You can use the wall to support yourself. Any other thing which will make you comfortable in standing position. So from here, we'll move on. Feet together, they are grounded. Notice Now the shoulder is going up, only right shoulder goes up, back and down. Palm is coming, showing outward. Thumb is pointing in the back. And then we are bending the right leg and holding from inside the curve place. We are just holding towards the toe. So instead of holding from out and thumb down, we are holding from in and thumb next to the toe. From here, the left hand will rest onto the hip and we are simply kicking the leg. Kicking. Notice that as you start kicking, your upper body will come forward. Fix your gaze. And if you wobble, perfectly fine. Continue to kick, and once you have reached to the maximum capacity, that is when the arm goes in the front, straight arm. So by left bicep by side of the ear, and you're still kicking the leg. The right leg is kicking on the toe to the right hand. You are into Natarajasana position. And maybe gentle smile or relaxed face. So a lot of things are going on, but stay calm and relaxed. And then slowly come back to center and release. Notice the difference between the left leg and the right leg. Release the tension. Good. And the same thing we'll do on to the other side. So left hand pointed back, thumb pointed back, holding from the inside of the foot, fixing your gaze on something, right hand onto the right hip, continuously kick the leg and come forward. Spine remains straight. Continue to kick, and then extend the right arm into the front. Stay there for a couple of breaths. Once again, notice all this we are doing is to still the mind. The entire asana practice or any of the other limbs is just to still the mind, stilling the fluctuations of mind. And then slowly come back up and then release. Release the tension. And from there, both the feet are fist width distance apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly come down, straight spine. Spine remains straight, palms resting onto the shin. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, round the spine, palms down. Inhale, palms onto the shin, straight spine. Exhale, palms down, rounding the spine. Continue doing this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, palms by the side of the legs. Here, separate your legs at least a feet apart, 1 to 1.5 feet apart. And palms and then toes pointed outward. We are bending the knees and coming down. Here slowly we are going to adopt the prayer position, and then elbows are just in front of the knee. So elbows are in front of the knee. We are still seated a little bit higher, and this is the Malasana, garland pose. Staying there. So we are still lifted high, and then we'll slowly come down, and then straight elbows. So we are straight arms, they are touching each other. Okay. Inhale, lifting back up and in prayer position. Exhale, down. Correct? We'll do it for a few rounds. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more round. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And then release. Slowly come down onto your mat. Legs are into the front. They are separated and support the upper body in the back. Notice the difference. Body will tell you how it feels when you are standing versus how it feels when you are sitting. Minutely observe. Relaxing for a couple of breaths. Good. Now the breath has settled. We'll bring both the legs together, hands onto the knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly go towards the left side and come down, bend down. We are doing Bhunamonoma Asana. Inhale, come back up. Exhale onto the other side, coming down. We need to make an effort to keep the hips down onto the mat. Inhale up, exhale down, up and then down, up and then down. So it is twisting the spine. Down, inhale, come back up, exhale, come back down, inhale, come back up, and then release. Take few breaths. Anytime you have an opportunity to relax, just do utilize it to the fullest extent. The world stimulates mind very much, and we are taking the opportunity to calm down the mind, to relax the mind. So take those opportunities. If you have belt, you can take them. And if you're finding difficulty in sitting upright in this position, then grab a block or any cushion to lift yourself up. So you can notice that sitting was 90 degrees. Now the degree has increased. So now body is finding much more comfortable seated in this pose. Take your belt, wrap it around the ball of the feet. This is the ball of the feet, right? Just below the toes. First, we are going to have straight spine holding the belt and straight leg. Straight leg, straight arm, straight spine. From there, we'll slowly come forward. So we are hinging from the hip, and with straight spine, we are just pulling ourselves very gently forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Crown of the head reaches up. Exhale, we go forward. Inhale, crown of the head is reaching up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Wherever we are, we'll continue the journey from there onwards. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, come forward. And once you cannot reach any further, that is when you will round the spine and let the forehead come down wherever it comes. We are not aiming for the knee. We are not aiming for the toes. We are not aiming anything. Wherever we land is perfectly fine. The practice is not head to knee. Yes, it is a asana, Paschimottanasana asana. But at the same time, we are doing the practice is for the mind. Can I stay calm and relaxed in any of the challenging poses? That is the practice. So it doesn't matter how far you are through or however much you can bend. It is your practice. Stay there. It's called Paschimottanasana because the back side of the body is called Paschim. The front side of the body is called Purva. It stretches the back side of the body. Slowly inhale, come back up and release. Good. So from there, we are going to Vajrasana, seated onto the heels. So this also has few different variations. You are sitting onto the heel and you can find the gap in here perfectly fine. That is okay. So straight toes pointed in the back. That is one choice. You can cross them. That is another choice. It releases any pressure or tension. So these are all the options. And we at the beginning we talked about using the different cushions. So from Vajrasana, we are going to separate our knees as wide as we can. And just notice the difference, what happens. Finding it difficult, challenging, yes, perfectly fine. Palms rested on the side, close to the knee, and pointed, fingers pointed in the back. And with the straight spine, we are into Mandukasana. That is a frog pose. And you can notice this does look like a frog pose. Mandukasana. Staying there, each and every pose is beneficial. Instead of going to each and every pose's benefits and limitations, just notice what it does to the body. So here you will find it a little bit easy to stay. And now we are going to move to the next pose, Uttana Mandukasana. So we are going back. Arms are out. Arms will go from side all the way up, reaching high. Exhale, crossing the forearm, and the left palm rested onto the right shoulder blades. Right palm rested onto the left shoulder blade. Here, there is absolutely no support of the arms. So notice what is happening into the heel, calf muscles. Once again, feel free to utilize any props to make you comfortable coming into this pose. Here we are not bending the neck. We are still facing forward. Staying there for a breath or two. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come down. Good. Now, bringing the legs together. Slowly, we will come and sit with knee bend. Here, the legs are almost 1.5 feet apart. Both the palms by the side of the outer side of the knee. Okay. Again, some of you might be here, some of you might be finding it difficult, but however close you can come to this pose. Okay. Here we are pressing the right knee, bringing it down onto the left foot. And then the front of or the inner part of the right foot is down. Left hand is forcing the left knee not to move. The spine is straight and we are twisting ourselves towards the left side. Spine is straight and twisted to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Here we are pressing the left knee coming down towards the right foot. We are holding the right hand, he's holding the right knee, and then inner part of the left foot is down onto the mat and twisting towards the right side. Good. And then continue doing that with your breath. So this is Kawa Chalan Asana, crow walk. This we are doing onto the mat, and actually you can walk with this position. Again, notice the stimulation that you might find into the abdomen region or into the thighs, calf muscles. You can definitely stay on each side as much as you can hold the breath. Again, making an effort on either side. Good. And last round. Slowly come back. We'll do one more asana before we progress further down onto the mat. So if you have blocks, I invite you to bring them. We are into Vajrasana. From there, depending upon the arm length, whatever height you might find it comfortable for you. And again, if you're not able to do, just go as much as you can. The intention here is leaning forward and lifting the body up. The entire weight of the body is onto the arm. So we will still very gently, we are lifting ourselves up. So here, it is going to be challenging and you might shiver, but again, as much as you can. And gently come down. So it is called pendant pose, Lolasana. Again, if you'd like, try one more time. Coming up, very gently lifting the body. And slowly come down. With that, we'll release our props and then we'll come down onto the mat, lying onto the chest. You can fold the forearm and then rest. Let me adjust. So forearm is bent. We are rested. From here, both the palms are coming just below the shoulders. Legs are together. Toes are pointed outward. Inhalation, we are into cobra pose. The pelvic region is still touching the mat. So elbows will be bent. Elbows are as close to the body as possible. Now we are going to tuck the toes under. Inhalation is cobra pose. Exhalation, we are going to Shashankasana. So we are into Shashankasana and exhalation. Inhalation, we are into the cat pose. So belly down, gaze up. And exhalation, we are into Ashtanga Namaskar. So 8 parts of the body touching the mat. Toes, knees, palms, chest, and either the chin or the forehead, whatever makes you comfortable. So if you cannot touch the forehead, chin is perfectly fine. We are into Ashtanga Namaskar. So we are doing this as a series or as a sequence. So inhalation, cobra pose. Exhalation, tuck the toes under, and then Shashankasana. Inhalation, cat pose. Exhalation, Ashtanga Namaskar. Here the pelvic region does not touch the mat. So hips are lifted up. Continue doing at your own pace. Inhalation, cobra. Exhalation, Shashank. Inhalation, cat pose. Exhalation, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhalation, cobra pose. Exhalation, Shashankasana. Inhalation, cat pose. And exhalation, Sashtanga Namaskar. We'll do one more round. Again, you can keep the eyes closed if you want. Cobra pose. Exhalation, Shashankasana. Inhalation, cat pose. And exhalation, Sashtanga Namaskar. Stay there. And then slowly release the body. Separate the legs, arms separated. You can put the head on either side. Close your eyes and rest. Let the breath settle. Good. Now legs come close to each other. Both the arms. So left arm will bring into the front. Right arm still in the back, rested by the side of the body. Right knee is bent. We are going to hold the right foot from inside. Inhalation, kick the leg and lift the other leg as well as the left arm. So the entire body is lifted. Notice this is somewhat similar that we did while standing. It had more balancing. Here we are bringing the back, strengthening the back. Exhale, come down. Stay there. We'll do it one more time. So kicking the leg and lifting the body. And then slowly come down. And then release. The same thing we'll do on to the other side. So holding from inner foot. Left hand holding the left foot. Right arm is in front. Right leg is in the back. Inhale, lift. Stay there. Exhale, come down. Let the breath settle. Once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. And then release. Roll over and rest onto the back. You can separate the legs at least the mat width distance apart. Let the left hand rest onto the heart, the right hand onto the belly. Closing your eyes, just taking few breaths. Nice. Now bring your legs together, arms, both arms in the back, straight arm in the back, leg straight. Inhale, left leg goes up and right arm goes up. Exhale, both very gently come down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Continue doing that. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale very slowly, very gently. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now arms will remain as is, only the legs will go up and down. Inhale both the legs. If you have back pain, then you can avoid this and can continue to do one leg at a time. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly release. Separate the legs. Separate the arm. Once again, notice the stimulation in the abdomen region. Good. Now slowly bend your knees. Both the legs are at least a mat width distance apart. Interlace your fingers, the same temple position that we used earlier. Let it point overhead in the back. Inhale and exhale. We are lifting our body and reaching between the knees as much as you can. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Some of you might be able to lift it even higher, however much you can. And then release. You can bring the knees together, let them rest on each other, and then palms rested on the heart and the belly. Once again, settling in each of the poses, because this is not the only work for the body. We need to work on the mind, onto the goal, stilling the mind, stilling the fluctuations of the mind. Good. Separate them, separate the knees, and then bring them close to the chest. Hug the knee as much as you can. And then only the head movement. Inhale, and as you exhale, forehead goes to the knee. Inhale down. Exhale to the knee. Inhale down. Exhale to the knee. Inhale down. Exhale to the knee. Now stay there. Your forehead goes to the knee, and then you will swing front and back. Very gently, front and back. And then side to side, giving massage to the middle back. Giving massage to the middle back. Front, back, side to side. And then slowly head will come down, rested. Both the knees will reach to close to the armpit. So knees are wide separated. They are coming close to armpits. We are bringing the arms between the knees and holding outside of the feet. And then raising them towards the ceiling. Arms are straight, knees are bent, and then we swing side to side. Here we are giving the gentle massage to the entire back. Happy baby movement. Ananda Balasana. You can close your eyes and feel happy, relaxed, excited, energetic. Going back to babies. Good. And then slowly release. Knee will again come back close to the chest. Arms are in T shape. Inhale, and as you exhale, both the knees will descend to the left and gaze to the right. Inhale, knees up. Exhale both the knees to the right and gaze to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left, gaze to the right side, up, and then exhale to the left, gaze to the left, knees to the right. Inhale, knees high. Exhale, knees will come to the left, stay there. Gaze will be onto the right. Bend the elbow, left elbow, and use the left palm to rest onto the knees. And you're very gently guiding knees to come further down onto the mat. And we are gazing to the right side. Staying there. Feeling that twist in the body, into the spine. Very nice. Slowly come back up. And the same thing onto the other side. Extending the left leg, left arm, and then guiding the right palm onto the knee to further come down. Gaze to the left. Both the shoulder blades are rested onto the mat. You can have soft gaze or the eyes closed, taking the journey inward. Very nice. Slowly come back up. And then place the soles of the feet onto the mat. Now from here, I want to show you one pose. So roll over to the side and come onto the elbow so that you can observe me how I want you to go into the next pose. So before going to Shavasana, we'll be doing Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet touching each other. It is a similar position as we do butterfly. Heel as close to the perineum as possible. And then from here, even if heel are 4 to 6 inches away from perineum, that's perfectly fine. And then you are, if you need any props like block to support your knee, then you can bring them and place them if your knees are high, right, to just support. And then you are coming down onto the mat and allowing the body to rest. And palms are rested onto the thighs so that knees are gently coming further down. We are not putting all the weight onto the blocks, so you can lower them further down, and once again gently guiding the knees to get separated. Once you are in Supta Baddha Konasana, that is reclined bound angle pose, then you will close your eyes. You might not feel a lot of stimulation there, but stay there. We'll be here for some time. So Supta Baddha Konasana, eyes remain closed and allowing the body to settle in that position. Allow the body to rest in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. So while you are resting and allowing your breath to go very easy up and down in the Baddha Konasana, just very comfortably listen in the translation of Yoga Sutra number 2 by Sri Swami Satchidananda. So he translated that Yoga Sutra. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. The restraint of the modifications of the mind stuff is yoga. Chitta is the sum total of mind. To have a full picture of what Patanjali means by mind, you should know that within the chitta are different levels. The basic mind is called ahankar, or the ego, the I feeling. This gives rise to the intellect or discriminative faculty, which is called buddhi. Another stage is called manas, desiring part of the mind, which gets attracted to outside things through the senses. For example, say you are quietly sitting enjoying the solitude when a nice smell comes from the kitchen. The moment the manas records, I am getting a fine smell from somewhere, the buddhi discriminates. What is that smell? I think it's cheese. How nice. What kind? Swiss? Yes, it's a Swiss cheese. Then once the buddhi decides, yes, it's a nice piece of Swiss cheese like you enjoyed in Switzerland last year, the ahankara says, oh, is it? Then I should have some now. These three things happen one at a time, but so quickly that we seldom distinguish between them. These modifications give rise to the effort to get the cheese. The want was created, and unless you fulfill it by peeping into the kitchen and eating the cheese, your mind won't go back to its original peaceful condition. So, normally, you are in the peaceful state. That is the natural condition of the mind. But these chitta vrittis, or the modifications of the mind stuff, disturbed that peace. There is nothing wrong with the world. You can make it heaven or a hell according to your approach. That is why the entire yoga is based on chitta vritti nirodha. If you control your mind, you have controlled everything. Then there is nothing in this world to bind you. Hari Om. Still stay relaxed and calm while you are into the bound angle pose with eyes closed. Once again, contemplating on that it is a mind stuff. These are the mental modifications. Now, keeping the eyes closed, slowly remove any support below the thighs or knees. Take your arms or palm below the thighs and bring the knees together very gently. Pull them up and then extend both the legs. And once again, separate them at least the mat width distance apart. From here, the left palm comes rested onto the heart, right palm onto the belly, or you can extend both the arms sideways around 45 degrees. And we'll allow the body to settle into Shavasana, corpse pose. Let go of any tension. Do not hold on to anything. Just allow the gravity to take its effect. Giving your body full permission to do absolutely Absolutely nothing. Receive Shavasana while keeping the eyes closed. Bring a little bit stimulation into your fingers, toes, ankles, or wrists. Bring both the knees close to the chest, arms close to the body, roll over to the right side, resting into the fetal position. Use the strength of the arm to come back to seated position. Rub your palm, generate the heat. Cover your eyes and then very gently open your eyes. Good. So we have some time which was kept intentionally so that we can practice a little bit of pranayam. Once again, I invite you to come into the Vajrasana pose. Adopt the Chin Mudra. So what we are going to do is we are doing the sectional breathing, Vibhagiya Pranayam. So Chin Mudra, tip of the thumb touching the tip of the index finger. Instead of keeping the palm up, we are keeping the palm down and seated in the upright position. Here, the entire attention is on the abdomen region, and it is only the abdominal breathing. So inhalation, abdomen expands. Exhalation, it goes back in. And there is no movement to the chest or the clavicle region. Okay, close your eyes and we'll take 5 deep full breath in and out. Only abdomen region. Start. Make it as slow and deep as possible. Once again, we are working on the mind. Continue doing that. One more last round of breath, inhalation and exhalation. Good. Gently open your eyes. So from Chin Mudra, we go to Chinmay Mudra. So bending the rest of three fingers, and everything else remains the same. Again, facing down. Here we are doing thoracic breathing. So inhalation, chest expands. Exhalation, it contracts. All right. There is no movement in rest of the body part. So close your eyes, and here we begin. 5 deep inhalations and exhalations. Thoracic breathing. Initially, we worked with the body. Now we are working with the breath to reach the same goal. One more last time. Deep, very slow inhalation and exhalation. Good. Open your mind. Open your eyes. Now, thumb goes inside the fingers, wrap it around. We are doing clavicular breathing. So the shoulders go up, back, and down. Okay. Here again, on the thighs, palm facing down. Only the shoulder breathing, clavicular breathing. Good. Closing your eyes. Do it 5 times. Start. No tension onto the facial muscles. As deep as possible, as slow as possible. This increases the lung capacity, the lower lung, middle, and upper. All the 3 lobes we have expanded. Last round. Inhalation up. Good. So this was open your eyes. Um, this was Adi Mudra. From here we go to Brahma Mudra. So fluffy part of the fist will come rest by the side of the navel. A gentle press on the side of the navel. We are seated tall and we are adopting all the 3 breaths together. So abdominal breathing, right? And then chest expands, and then shoulder goes up, and then reverse goes through in the exhalation. So inhale, together we'll do abdomen expands, thoracic expand, all shoulder all the way up. Exhale, slowly collapse the shoulders, chest collapses, and abdomen. This is the full yogic breathing, utilizing the entire lung capacity. Two more times. Slow and deep. Last time. Now release. Release the arm. Maybe you can adopt Chinmay Mudra or Chin Mudra, palm facing up, closing your eyes, stay here. And then observe the most important thing. Now observe how is your body, observe how is your breath. You might not feel an urge to take additional inhalation and exhalation. With a deep inhalation and exhalation, body has got enough oxygen. We are into the state of Keval Kumbhaka, complete cessation of breath. And then now notice the mind. Breath gives energy to the mind, to the thoughts. With the complete cessation of breath, it stops giving more energy to the mind, and the mind calms down. Here we might be able to experience very small glimpses of stilling the mind, very small glimpse. And the practice of yoga is to expand so that we can keep the mind still when we want and we use it when we want. Instead of having monkey mind, we are controlling that monkey through the asana pranayama. We can adopt all the 8 limbs to keep the mind calm. With that, we are going to seal today's practice of yoga with one single sound of Om, followed by closing prayer. Receive a deep full breath in through the nose. Hence, we'll come into the heart center in prayer position. Together we'll chant. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms and rub faster and maybe fastest. Make a cup of the palm, cover your eyes. So we are not touching the palm onto the eyes. We are just making a cup. Only the energy or the warmness is reaching to the eyes. Good. And then we take the palm to the rest of the forehead, above the head, behind the neck, or rest of the body. So with that, we'll conclude today's yoga. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this morning. You have a wonderful rest of the weekend and a very good week ahead.